Stella, a deputy women organizer. English, a man from Botiano. Sending that one. And good morning to you, Mami. Condolences to Captain Koda. Oni wabusia. Kwame Mensah se washre Unia Pastor Kwame Blankson retired. The Church of Pentecost. Condolences to you, Captain Koda. Let me say 1 week in here now. Condolences to you and your family. Happy birthday to Gloria Obin Mensah. Gloria, your father, Mr. Mensah, Semen, wish you well. Unia ML. Any Abusiani, you know, say all the best. Nana Osei Tutu Jamra Bobie, aka the Moon. Agra, happy birthday to you. 3rd of September 2025. Nana Osei Tutu Jamra, Jeremiah Bobie. Nana Osei Tutu Jeremiah Bobie. To God be the glory, and they all celebrate your birthday. Myself, near Busia for Ofia, and our family. I wish you well. A few minutes now, here then come on, bro. Atremu Akwesi live ewo yeji. Eda si anope. And good morning to you, Eric Odonko. Gabriel Nakar. Good morning. The Honorable Frank Hamankwa. Ketasi Assemblyman. And to you, Apia Kubi Manase. Mama Kama Jenny on Facebook and YouTube. Yena Mwase. Now, trot the taxi drivers. I no pay fuel home 7 cause. Commodore himself, pumps, shall tum.
I offer to tum kakra, no air quanimu. And I don't know, say, ye to be a more noa, a year full noa. I don't know, increasing the nase amount forces who are teacher because you didn't or cotton at the end. Driver need charge or the barber G. driver ni charge no free so nti ebema increase na bank kakra so akoto na woton a ededa so sa na fe obi a efele the pinch ni say yetoto niema
and of a bedi sanko no so but your banner story of course ya kwetia ade ene bae na nwanwa se aban e woso akoba election na ono moma wini obi be kan say yes of course nwanwa san say MPP abreso NDC wini asen north dynamics na adekro etika na share nso yama me talk no enedie former CJ san komo no nso ho manfo gusu a obusansem ye hwe ani mu se bre kwa ani mu no san komo no so ye de beka ho Sada me kan no se won tie nkan yi a fa che yeguso a enche ebeye nemo wobetumi adwane on Facebook and on YouTube your message said me kind of civil precise very simple nafi wa share ebe kan ma fani da so ko kai se ni da so ho mo bia emu abamu mu iro ho ye adwumaden ne awunim no busa se de bia metai kan no Ghana ha se open information a yankopon adaroma yemfa ensio wo mpanimfo be se 10 a wo mo atimi abobra abrabo no akoyie na wo problem bi wo no mu bi discuss a eboa wo ma wonya solution eni da so wo homo bia so na we komoro nra na ye no na hwensem ana ye koso ewo akwatia ede na esi ye wakwatia obesengel na out say ye nwanwa eba kwan o mo fa so conduct election no electoral commission the Ghana Police Service akwatia man no ankasa said omo conduct wo political parties no conduct e course afi ohwe declaration a ebaye results no nia ekoko siye e na e course a osiwedie wansusu se ebebasa
over mameni kanche tifo na yankanche omsabrina brinya na ebaye osompa kwanya na yenya ene ye no mudi nkomonti yen de no bi adwenkyere enye ne se de tie pepepe no ye kyere adwen na onsoso watimi akyere wo de ewufie over se de nkomo no etie nyina no ene se wohwe akwatia nura de course political parties no bia ye de na se oye na ye to aba no manfo na nkasa ewo ho no ensusu ene decide say yen ya wa ha ye register idin ese ye to aba ne ye determine say ye pewi ana ye pewi in as much as possible say nipa no mienu nyina no te constituency ba ko no amu no eye de na one way the other no obi abibi dia ma obi ape obi asem ewo the other way round apart from that so ye hu bi esika kakra course nipa so de either say OMAN sika at that moment no akasa kura na adwe betimi asesa ebinum che ese sika echichechi sika ma e ma no kwa che so ma sika no so aba no kro ma nto ne de ka ho ni nyina no e ka ho bi afei the incumbency e wo Ghana ha se aban ote adwa so machines osesa koye na it is alleging say e drip machines ya bi na de akogu ho a ye de yo madwuma but yes still so far as aban no de aba no enko ade ebi betimi ahwesa akwa no sese ya nto ama NDC candidate no a enya de asam puntuo no beto aso abanti entoma no na omonto ampuntuo no so eno so ye fact betimi a play role ewo sa empesua no so afei campaign messages ahodo a both political parties no de call ye no enso betimi a play role. I listened to one of them na ebinimu ka say aban ya wosi sa okoto de ma opposition and this MPP say ebampuntu a why na okofafo na frɛ no okofrɛ omampani John Dramani Mahama na oni ne number mpo okofrɛ Yera Julius Debra na oni ne number mpo eti se koba ne se utrans di na opempuntu di ene okofrɛ okotoma MPP candidate no a sampuntu no unya. You ask yourself say we ya to oba na wie no aye so aye 1 week machines ni nyina besa akobak ba bi efiri baaye eti Ghana for no ya na atomri bo ha wo se yetimi bi ya dwen mu etie nsam no ba komienu bi ansa na ya make decisions enro post for ya ade ya hu upon niema omde ko gu ho nyina no ya nhyeda hu intimidations bi se ye intimidate obi ya nhyeda hu so ya bo obi na ya gya no saa kwa akwa mi se be ma hu abeto binim so enro ya nhyeda nte saa nsem ni nyina ebie analysis na everything opa no eba nyina che se MPP ye yi a obetime di nkoni. Why? Because na statistically na MPP wa upper hand kakra wa kwatia ofa me fa de 1996 abato a NDC semanyoko no timi Ghana a vote of 22,000 ewo hɔ a na political party bi antimi enyeye any a vote of such margin da kosi se MPP represent amase a ono ba 21,000 at the era enti o 1996 a NPP abeji from the year 2000 but because 1996 no me nipa makoma best for na ejina for parliamentary candidate no na NDC will be the same Mohammed Esiam ona no ojina wo NDC amanyoko no organa 22,140 representing 57.19% was some person so NPP the Francis A Bray and the Koye onya 12,815 represented 33.11%. PNC Eddie NSK Ampofo and a Koi onya 2,249 and afe NCP Eddie Joseph K Asiedu Ekoy onunya 1,506 total registered voters and some to aba ewo empesiano so at 1996 no na 35,094 yakoto aba ni nyina wie ye no na nipa 34,525 ena na akoto aba asa resource amebobo so yi efri mu baaye the year 2000 of our NPP the Kencity and a Koye otimi be we need seat no with 13,805 a representing 48.90% eho ogeniye ena baba jama enso no ogina sa kansie no mu ebi onya 12,069 a representing 42.75%. Enipa na eso to aba akotia that time 2000 no na ye 44,888 sorry 44,488 ena enipa ekoto aba ho no as at 2000 no na ye 28,216 eho NPP geni 15.79% from the 1996 elections Mohammed Esiam enya 22,000 no ogeni kakra ena odeba be wini as at 13,000 ena NDC lusu 14.44% ema want me and retain seat no with Baba Jama of our be the say 2004 esa say na Kencity ewini 2000 inti no answer so ne the candidate no wasanjira ma MPP o maintain seat no with 19,386 vote and represented 26.13%. Baba Jama within 2000 now onya 12,069 no or say jina mu 2004 elections eho onya 17,884 represented 23.57% eho so want me anwini seat no na CPP so candidate ewo mu of 2008 because of say na Baba Jama ako 2000 wanwini wako 2004 wanwini nti na 2008 die na ye must win the ma Baba Jama say so otimi wini but of a hono NPP edit Dr. Kofi asare ne koye obesa be wini baba jama e wakwete na kwatia no na kwete se de MPP no e sheda je grounds dominate e wo ho wonum se abato e koto no ablekuma north no e wo Ghana ha PP ni NDC penso kro ye yakoto bu baby e koto kwatia no pen ne ho na eye 6 polling stations and there se be ka hom yetimi hu the winner. Unlike Ablekumanov one 19 police stations are yakoto ye no. Sa particular place no akweti an yakoto 6 police stations. 6 police stations no ye dey can call elections na kasa no resource e buy na NDC anyantum no mo so mo mpere because no mo nim se ken o se baba jama contest for twice ne dey e was ka 2008 we win ni ofa na den time wo national chairman ne friend no Dr. Kwabena Jay. Yeah. Besi wofa wo ye say nya de abato no be atum e mo koto sa 6 police station e ho kura bae no Dr. Kofi Asare wini with 17,900 votes. Emma Baba Jamanya 15,860 votes are still want me wini. And the year 2012 and the best say Emma Baba Jama Kuya say Jina NDC a hono benya 20,000 no bembe 1996 there and no kwana nipa nya 22,000 Baba Jama benya 20,471 representing 50.44%. And now Dr. Kofi Asare anu owi ni 2008 no antimi maintain seat no with 19,914 representing 49.07%. Offer a ho eba mu no and 2016 Mercy Edu Jemfi Amase ebe born nti baba jama akwa no no call be semprensa wan wini 2012 obe ba akopɛ no obedi yeah and Amase betu no Amase betu no with 21,433 votes a obro no di 20,000 votes le be wini enti uyi 1996 free ho obi otim benya vote pa de ma MPP amanyoko ewo akwati abato mpesua so eya Amase a onya 21,433 because na man for ne peg lady no e wo potemo ho why because na ohwe enipa abedi so e wo ho eso ya dem defo nyina abedi so e wo ho Amase you be oye hairdresser it is a hairdresser near timi rise from this far abedu position at senya omanfo ni nyina so ni mu e de Amase koye 21,433 representing 57.21% ewa akwati abato mpesua so with baba jama onu bedi kan no a obewini e baaye no ebenya 15,905 42.45%. Ofa ohwe se de ensam ekoye a the year 2020 late NSKumi ekoye e no so koko wini e baaye ena me se me ka vote no NSKumi mpo obewini okotu Amase ewa primaries no ebeji 18,742 votes ewa kwatia ena Yadomboachi eye Okoyo nso so eba 90 yes Okoyo no be take from Amase yes Okoyo no be take from Amase with 19,897 voter ema NSKumi betu no NSKumi ntimi ama ma seat no amfa ma MPP kwasa wasakura beti vote no so ati ase vote no want ntimi anyis maintain seat sam obetu Amase wo
maintain seat
no seat na amfa ma MPP was obetu Amase wo primaries ni mu no obeti vote no sumpo ebenya 18,000 wasa Amase benya 21,000 be wini seat no eno nkoda NSKumi samba back eno Okoyo beginae that's honorable Yadomboachi the time oko akwati a ne nickname mo dinim na aye Okoyo enti Okoyo enso so ebet fall down edema NSKumi which NSKumi sa maintaining 19,000 no a onya no the year 2020 a one for ni nkonim no onya 19,269 but in the year 2020 no onya 19,899 but yes still when winning but within the 2024 no or the sub vote no with a little margin kakra bi and or the baby winning ya ene ya menu e kasai asan akoto ho e dia ma NDC amanyuku no and of our cost statistically na me anopa no analysis bi ane ye no now with this analysis and research na na maye ho no MPP we need yanka I'll tell you say yes MPP were a little upper hand apart from 1996 NDC ni we need with 22,000 through heba nyina no utimi say dynamics no change na fingers no pointed directed to the MPP ene we etima babeto ho ntime fa se to the NDC nti enkomo a efiri ho ababie no echese yes o mienu nyina konkode and the hono wo benya a little bit ahead ekeka ko 19,000 bia bedi nkonim from the analysis amaye de amawi wo benya a little behind and I say above ko 19,000 bia no e ho betime ni kominim dynamics nti ama MPP vote no so eti and now within the horn apart from the 1996 voter omukoto yanka was cafe bia a raise cost from 22,000 but I say within 21 from Mama say and that it ban 19,000 wakwetia obetime di nkonim
107.1 so ni higher OMAN FM ye hwe ne course wakwetia na Reverend Edu say Prince of Peace. Good morning my brother. Trust you are well. Adam. Yeah. Gradually, if you your partner rap and you there for me, MPP party is sinking. The whole Nanado dark for the party was very deep, and at the same time he left behind those who helped him to dig the hole to continue the damage he caused the party. That's your thought. Also for Edu say ma ye na wase say onso so wa join ye kasa idea na chese bibia no kama Jerry ewo UK, and he says today is World Master P Day. Yes indeed, all celebrate your birthday. Intelligence kids are born in September. Master P, happy birthday to you. Nyankopon enton kwanem na ne ahwe bia so entimemram yuka wo yi no Shannon so say ni da so e wo homo bia say de Daddy Lumba de amaya no pe no nti ne wo ye bia so enkoso ye da ase say always what choose say on a Kencity and I sometimes wonder how a Ghanaian voter sees what they see before voting. I also wonder what the NDC told the people of Akwetia before voting them to power. Ghana be enono na ache Emmanuel McCarthy yada se anope se onso wa dwane ye. And Festus was South Africa. I'm surprised the fuel is up in Ghana, but in South Africa it is going down today due to the reduction of fuel prices in the OPEC or world market. Ghana and NDC, we need to do total overhauling within the MPP national leadership, else we must forget about any victory. No can, no vote, you added. Extremely hot in South Africa. Festus was South Africa. He sent in this one. Festus here Dasiano pay. How can a coach winning team and best players for favorite Accra Kingsley Kowachi na sanhwe bio na Fabra me no ebeya adwene mekan enso ede amount Dawuni Abrantie Pasulo ama say why dey okay also here that say also adwene ko mensa e wo pillar 2 my MPP family, let's stand strong, let's stand united, together we can achieve more. Kukrudu inshallah we will bounce back in 2028. Special one to Hajia Safia. Minia also yadase say why journey said the midi kaka no or the message aba na ebia menkaima wabia afama ni so betumi assign the ababio na yahwe enso e the amount. Charles York says trust you are good. Me hoye I don't know, but from my home and office it's difficult. Okay. Madika ka ho asem dada menua momfanche yeguso a ye hwe ye network no enema kakra eninamu momfa enche na ebeye channel so fama me say wonte enka yi a obetumi akọ Facebook and YouTube ho oka onsa ebeka ye na fe watumi nso etie ye doing the listening live. We love you for your great work. The fuel price NDC they have scammed us. Manasi driver ya oka Uber na wa journey yegusua ye fa more messages no na the akabia so ye de abremo. Have you seen how disorganized the party MPP has become? It tells you how we need experienced politicians like John Boadu as national chairman and other experienced ones to steer the affairs of the party going forward. also yeda say wadwani and you bet na odi we buy to God be the glory minia asida etwedi ampon dia yedo asenso say bia no choose say oni na ebeko big bro. God reveals to redeem just as sugar attract ant. What do you expect the current MPP leaders to attract? Get connected. The new era is here. Kwata ewo ensawem na ononso edi way by kwata yeda say and pay for joining us. How can a coach leaves the winning team and best players for favorite ones who can't win? Ampa Accra Kingsley wako eni ye edi aba Ken from Koforidua yeda say onso more of your messages na ebehwa kan ni nyina amamo. The removal of the Chief Justice from office is a clear indication that our judiciary is under attack. In fact, this sets a dangerous precedent that undermine our democracy. Best regards to Mr. Godfrey Ayim Nana Henkai aka KD Golden Boy na Amisco Spelele ewo kaswa na odiwe by Nana Prempe ewo UK Accra. Good morning. Now what to say Nyankopon adaroma me ho ye enura me ho say o frame me anadwo but na obraba ntina mada me team ni na me ho say o frame me fa che me wi a ebetumi adin komo kakra na yahwe enema hodo nso a ekoso yeguso a yefa mo messages now straight away yenko Facebook na yenhwe nsema hodo nso amode ababeguo ode to hono mo a several streets and then precise na fi yahwe na yakan enso the amount ewo message a ode abano. I don't know the okay in makan odie that afache me akwesi. Good morning, watching you live from EG engineer brand yeda ase ye kasa ye na asante ye bo anso adwane ya enche ye de akani nyina eba beto aso de what's happening to our dear political party MPP? Why are we losing every election these days? The party needs to come together and be at peace with each other. Say Gabo sent in this one on Facebook. Say Gabo Yedase. Amufa. Good morning. Please, so what consultation went into the MPP's selection of the Akwatia parliamentary candidate? Is there something the party leaders are hiding from us? Martin Luther Medase say from SRC President Methodist University Ghana inside Gbawe. Also say please Honorable Ken Japan should take Musa Danquest's research on the MPP presidential primaries serious. Okay, say Gabo say Nana Asante Abo Akwaba. Boko de. Okay. Enra de na no nyina na e monitor na yekoso akwatia e ho nkomo na ye de every omanfo ye da senso se wa dwane. Is this what the MPP has been reduced to? Ube ne de kwabna donfe kwabna fache na oja ube ne de. Instead of leadership building from the base, their interest rather lies in forcing a presidential candidate down our throat. I'm very sad. Kwabna don't fe jabo kwabna kafra obe ne day nia ewo ho no but ye ba behwe ensema hodo ewo ho ada messages amode aba na mehwe akan de amamo me komechi na mahwe na de aka ni nyina so me de amamo wonte ye nkan yi a bomodin se obekọ ye Facebook and YouTube na wadwane odwane a obete ye nkan na afi nkoma hodo ewo ho no so ode aba na de aka ni nyina ye de account na na sante your initial comment na afi ye mfa ensema to aso.
Honorable, the observation very, very simple. BBC lessons a woman and Ayana here. Because the SND there, to me changing them, I would be calling him now that a year at the amount on Ayana, very important for me. And then they say, but who say, Ghana police, are well equipped. As to me, Masha, over 5,000 policemen. I'm a surplus war, I will be our Ghana Hanoma. I will entry the Ministry of Defense Interior, so almost collaborate. Now, with the Enyedi from Enye constituencies, Nina and Yaya Galamsi. Now, we water region, a film, we part of Eastern region film, Yaya Galamsi Waho. Ye Masha the same force. Now, you're starting fighting Galamsi. Because the year Wakwetiano, we are sure say we quite there is no way yen to me he obi a oye galamsey emfi assassin so e betumi aye.
Are they going to stay there or you no more to because galamsey if we free home no more come back?
Good. Squire or more fast so I to me masha kwetia yakwasumdwe mo aba no. Ye sure say the same plan betumi our honoma e betumi deal with galamsey.
Unyi masem na no me say omo ebe kon so atena ho ana say idea kama but as I said to me expanding my
and I make us soldier any police security agencies they be our more plans our every situation we no more deal with and he say a bus a be the year can ye jitum near the bay juma ye will game planner you bet you the year met me a boy be actually more the beya galamsey no ebefiono because you can over nearly 6,000 forces, police, soldier, and count, immigration, and at the Omon count. It's yet to me combine all security agencies near Cassia. There is no way to me any. The idea of you, F. Passe, Nihu, Nanabi, any Yamina, yeah, Atwabasakum, Esre, towards the camera, Ekasa. Oyabaye be saying, I will entreat them. Say somewhere extended at the coffin. Na say Black Panthers, Shaolin Kung Fu Fighters, say Delta Force, whatever force. I omoba omo your observers as to what they go to do elections. So I said there, unyame pena enim. Omo kanchira omo. Say yen kasa de no efa ye mo no yenie. Etimoso be at peace. Stay where you are. Unye akwatia ni unye tiwa east unye kwapem south ekwapem north you don't go there doing anything unye observer no be antena ne baby e do constituency so a na watena wahwe bi na yenso ya wo constituency yenso ya hwe de mi gidi se asondwe beba omo kono so no omo fa nsamwam kwan ekokopie adeso ekoya kodu asaman kese mi gidi se mpanifo ni nyina hu ekwan a nkrofo fa so eko mabei no na mahu se enye eti kwan be na ebe fa so a ye be ni akwatia kwan no police car ba ko park here o de cause roses a me ba ko su o nti minim hoye u ka na bi ntumi fa baby as to how they were able to maneuver ewo ho with all this niama no me gidi say ye fa same force ye fa hwe ekwan a ewo ho nom edukodu akwatia ofa suhuma baby ye baby nya kura yenhwe ni nyina na yenye de to su bi yen MPP kwan krofu bisa kwan ye fa su yi nipa okoi kwan ye fa su yi we etwem go back to the drawing board
mama atwaso go back to the drawing board teacher Kujo Tepa nyina suso and he thinks that over the years by elections in Ghana have been mostly won by the ruling government.
Yeah, I was coming
so
to that.
It is not news at all or surprise. On Facebook and or the way by this one says go to Equiapem and see how primitive campaign friends of Kansas City on to Moboasi na area and Kabomuna here.
Yeah.
Once you know say a candidate ebe winning no, you have to be civil, precise and simple when it comes to sending messages to networks. Sebe ya uwia na wo win a enkoba se wo ka the other side na bi bomu a ebe ye den enti mo nhwe ni ye if you say wo ye den a political party ba ko ubie wa no aka obi ho asem a na wa hwe ni ye me dey I have the belief say the Ghana for hwehwe no MPP for be present no ne ba na sanso a ne ho be hia se party nyina betumi akabom delegates omo ne Ghana for na wo fie o omo te they want power
yeah
the ekwa yanimo no me I strongly believe say delegates ebe ye nia ehia omo be ye nia ehia Ghana bato no ene ye ekwa yanimo na niam esesa kakra binum osika omo de bewuram but we continue to speak to people a ombeto aba no mo ma na beto aba no mo nuanom na beto aba no mo yerenom na beto aba no mo kununom na beto aba no mo na mo beto aba no enti ne Ghana for ekano as I say to me ye adwuma usi form a edin ba akopɛ na wote ora Kennedy wo hena Japan odin na wote ba bia party ne nam sei no ɛho behia sɛ ye to aba ne wi a nkabo mu betumi aba nti wo send me message a no aye civil kakra because maka wa ha the message ba na akoya tim didia message anya de amekan na asante enko so
enti said na me kano we nyina no wo ya na tesese de wo kan no ya hwe ochina then they see omo select nipa we edekoye then they see wo kan nyina no nipa ne yi no so followers like how can about unity it will gamo so nke ye ne de asomasi ko no so followers then ye betumi aye ne nyina be the same platform ye betumi ehun say saying ana ye kwa ebeboa ye war every war tactics or what ye de echo and every battle be an okwan a ye de echo iti omonto omoboase blame game will not help anybody ye papa no ma omo aspire to be flag bearers hwe ne fa efese 1 week mu nyina mokohia na mote ho sere bibia like honorable amofa eka se sere any message any the send across ni nyina at the end of the day after the election there will not be any acrimony say obi twe ne ho afi obi ho anase obi airtime obi momma asomdwendi yekan yen voters no so who say mpanifo ni nyina omo baaye no obi aba nka ho
yes
omo na omo baaye kese obi sase na moma ne wo he they are safe somewhere it is a what na ho na ye yusu because who ni motoka wo na wabeti soso omo magu baabi omo ko school
one thing say edu nkati aka say ya de nkwasiafo na gitumi no one
ayo media
wa wunya sa video no hwe
entity amode amaye ntimi nkakasa ni bi ono na wo na kasa oka
o de wo ka politicians asem no na he's woka a senior politician in this country utimi yes edu nkati afi enti asem bi ebe pie na no bia no na utia na se o fa na odi nyansa to ho national chairman etimi ka se yede nkwasiafo na gitumi a na o ka kire o se wokọ na okowu a wa free
can you believe say endi bosumi endu ayi o Alhaji Muntala honorable Boamano yambo mudin bio see that's how the world works it is a one ye in life bibia ye bia it's about interest me ko dwaso a me to ade a se me interest nti na me to ma me no so dwen so benya faso enti wotsena ho no be yusu at the end of the day obi prawo okotehwe ana BBC a eye wasem 1-2 weeks 2 months no you be taken care of mensra ye penny for aya hold the public office you know what nothing lasts forever and the bigger you are or they are the harder they fall. There are so many lessons we say from the Bible ebesi baby a ye we omo peja eye dan ya one day ebeba form obi be ka say every Napoleon has its water and then entwam nyame asempe ene entwam eti de ye nyina no ye hu say ochina ewo ho the tables will turn and how will you survive mesre eya oman ene ya chichire ye nyina ye peniye but say ye niema na ye ndwin da achi ho a the consequence no is there enye wo na wo benya asotwe na na se beba wo so o ma wo so mu nyin
Mamin nim kakra Masawood wo Kumasi Bantama Yadasi. He says, Amova, a country called Ghana where wonders shall never end. Assuming that it was this unnecessary statement made by Sofo Azoka coming from any of the MPP members, by now that person has been declared wanted. What Sofo Azoka and Asema or the two Yano? FR minority leader, hono. Okay, yeah, so. But we are no eto nchen what can posifo modern ba omo eboye wa hwe videos ne bi wo hwe what can political parties leaders no so ahokeka omo de ekọ ho enka bomu ana ewo ho akwati amanfo no ankasa so hu wom sei
wonderful. I mean, we share videos and I buy a screen so obi akwatia for there enkani bi na enokra bibi na si ma basabasa ne adeba sisi obi a person onye n'adwuma de obewi ni bia no asem omo kan na se akwatia ebetumpon ana omo hwehwe. Their message is very clear. It's what we win no we're talking about win. President Kufuor time 8 years ni nyina about 7 by elections here ko nyina Wolensi Bimbila mentioned them ni nyina MPP wini. Yeah. The message is very simple. O ma me na wo muka so ono aduane. Na ya mo fa ma me a ono tie fom no why no be mo aduane adi. Enti no that's the message they take along. Enti no your MPP elusu. That is not the end of the world. We need to go back. Just look at Nehemiah Kukos.
President Kufuor time no by elections I course so Navrungo Central by election I think that was 2003. Gomwa East also by election Wolensi by election course Bimbela by election course Kumewu and so by election Bekaya member of parliament and Efrimu and Uraya Ba by Sanso na Upper Denchira Honso by election course enti by elections best and so and a course Nina so there MPP then President Kufuor winnie kwakwa say by election I said na wo kano o papa na ja o heneba ne ne papa te ase ya ne tonkrofo adwene mu sa wo hwe 2008 ebre koba say NDC nya majority in parliament Ghana for G2 say one majority there let's add the presidency yemfa nka omo ho enti na tonkrofo adwene mu but ebinom so how omo say MPP etimi elusu by election and answer election within this short period ohwe ne course one kran ha ene ne akoso e wa akwetia no a ebinom how omo susu say party na hoden akofom sa na wo hu no
me hu ne samo before say MPP our crossroads one who say election defeat the confidence almost the co-election no was huge and I had to say they've been hit very 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 hard, and like I said, the bigger you become the harder when you fall you feel it. And in 2008 it did happen. It happened to your friend is saying NDC so how did they manage to come back? Nina organization and Mami Koti Papa B George Bernard Shaw. Or see, we are made wise not by just recollection of the past, but the responsibility for the future. Dear Esino, and yes, Obekai, oh, ye way na etwem. Dear Obeye Dachi, and I be boa Dachi, and na ese ufa efim. It's then and na esi. Yako election, ye lusu, yako by elections too, and a round of bakon, any by election bakon, eko. Tamale DNA, it's obvious, say, and also echo. But then, that is not the end of the world. Let's sit down, Jojo, be strategic, say, ye call election, quite ben ye bet me a first one, ye be winning power. Power no, and ye very important. And one summer, said the president for Kayano. So, to me, Oton my medical G to me, who to me, Eddie to me, no, Edge Omani. And there are so many opportunities out. I bet to me atina say aye and yet just say blame game na kasa you know Osha Bible mo Moses you very powerful but you good speaker it's your publican and you be and na wo leadership wo unim said the kasa communication a skill Emma and Crawford it's in your linguists at Chiame for Mokasa Nanaka Semnokrana Quite obe fast obe paraphrase and as obe no efekeke enti ye koye nim no bibi ti say tribal ade me nim say MPP for nim say say eye taboo e wo party no e ba nyina MPP struggle
na asante fa che me ba so ma men ko political science department University of Ghana Legon na ene Abdul Jalilu, okay, Abdul Jalilu, enko kasa. He's a lecturer. Yanyina adwene kakra because of say political science. Now him say, na dey asante him say politics and also on the science.
Oh yes,
yes. Ma yene ye lecturer, doctor in inkomo. Doc ye mo acha no pay.
Yo mi nya mo fa na mo ti say.
Ya ho ye na so aye.
Mi adom ho ye.
Okay, ya da sia no pay. Thanks for joining us. Na Ghana ohwe by election year ye koye e wa kwetia. Obeka say from 1992 eba ebepim say ye kase ya manwa ye yo no ye koye nim.
Yo mi da se me chia atifo nyina say e ka ye elections I mean from 92 ebepim ene make me aka say ya koye nim in a sense say at least unlike the previous attempt say ye be consolidate your democracy no if but this fourth republic betum ne abibia no yeto aba general election be beto aba at the end of the day there are challenges but at the end of the day no we move on if you buy elections also eba detention means me brain na eba but at the end of the day no I mean etumpon we move so to a very large extent, it makes me say, but there are challenges with Brewa. Say, I don't know, I mean, as we grow, you develop mechanisms. You already mechanisms, maybe or it's just a matter of say, implementing and as I say, the Juma and the boy. Through elections, you know. The quality of elections now, have is something I'm say we need to have a rethink about it. Yes, I mean maybe a regularity of the elections, you know, make me say but the quality of the elections, you know, to me I improve it. In a sense, I mean just in the last election, you will say still people still have that thinking. Say a bit me a printy, be fake ballot papers now. There be boxes money so those things every tension so the election violence so I mean it's something that we have not learned significantly I mean lessons from we have seen in the past where people prepare amount for to ballot box snatching you in Mina and it's like beto aba let's say I share say be a bibi boni betumi asi say betumi akon e be say ntokwa betumi asi o mine mo and that kind of thing. So it's like eventually a professor Bako I mean from Paul my department was elections ni violence ya is omo to omo twins. So I would say elections so once we have to be talking about violence. But maybe we do also to me so I observe elections there was some countries which on the election day election maybe also and yet motto about at the end of the day or declare when you win and normal declare. So I'm looking to a day police for ballot polling stations have protected ballot boxes. I'm looking for say a bedroom and persubia a beto aba over to I mean when you are not even there you have that confidence abano or mekai you are winning no winning. So I think that is where in my view may feel say the quality of your elections and because of challenges via a we need to be as a people moving forward. I say a democracy we need to be looking to some of these things. Now election is supposed to be a simple exercise. Electoral committee ballot papers and ballot material more ad hoc staff or more permanent staff, party agents, observers. So that on that day, they have a business to do. Yeah, as voters, and also who you work with here, or you are senior, watch your TV, so they say, I win, or better present more. So that is what I think that we be near ACA affecting elections, apart from that, we also talk about monetization of elections. Elections have become very monetized. CDG, another Afro Barometer, steady some few years back. Members of parliament and some of an effective campaign. Ghana now will be here. It's about over 6 million Ghana cedis also who share the presidential MPP and NDC. They invest a lot. I think over $100 million or this. So it means that we invest a lot of money in our elections. Yes, elections. I mean, democracy is expensive, but doesn't mean that we should be spending anyhow, right? As a nation. So never be because the Sika never be influence. Intra-party electoral competition, parties or executives, whether regional, national, we will say most a delegation or most fridges, TVs, and echo. So if we at that, at the party level, we influence people to come and vote for us. This is not the type of democracy. So when you do so, then in effect you are telling voters and say almost on the then they should be expecting something. And then Mr. Endra also reporting some of the voters will say that they are waiting until 3 o'clock. Say they are waiting for something. In effect, what are they waiting for? They are waiting for say a month for the BS before they go and vote. We don't build democracy and no anchor the democratic practice. So these are some of the minuses now about elections. So but the most near the I won't say at least despite these challenges, we are able to work. We have been able to work through through Pempesi. So Fourth Republic, national elections are the 9th election. We have also witnessed by elections, and I know so So some of these challenges, we need to be the stakeholders need to draw their attention to see how we'll be able to make elections truly free and fair. Yesterday, free and fair. And this is what the influences not just elections, fair, right? Okay. And credible. So these are democracy
Medo ase afe na se wadwene ye Dr. Abdul Jalilu Atiku ya oye lecturer political science department University of Ghana NAD enkomo doc enura by election a course one of course more chere political science dey ya na prebia no by elections ene ehonsem money di akire before say MPP, any NDC, any other political parties, ABC Jina through electoral commission near date na by election across one. Now expectation is saying through addition and afi near unimfa by election hone your politics ya bedru sabre. Now expectation say.
Yeah. So those challenges now maybe both so that affect elections, Now my expectation say we'll learn some lessons from now. Akotia by election those type of negative things now about elections, will not experience that. Your Sobekaya, Echo is Abakotia by election, can have some rerun elections in applicable of some 19 constituencies. You will near Echo, so especially in relation to violence, right? And now questions now you be say if just 19 police station. Not violence HBC police want to me and so I'm maybe say then how is Akotia going to be? And see the opposition the main opposition party, the MPP, accepted some some of their say they don't trust the police and they will be protecting themselves in the air. And I'm so not become say violence and experience to be kind of police also or more arrangements how to ensure that people going to Akotia will go and vote in peace. Not just or maybe Bibiana Bonibia political parties say Mumra. Yes, in terms of security, say na I'm deploy understand about 5,000 officers Akotia. So basically the expectation was that we'll have free and fair elections. So at the end of the day, I think, I mean, to a very large extent, you know, I mean, Mika said there was a voluntary election. There were some few incidents, tensions, via there was just some few of them are so the expectation was that yes, they should be. I mean, voters should have that confidence. So a police station now Abafie. So more counting at the end of no. Let's say I could hear Anya MP elect. So that was my expectation.
Okay.
So I think that at the end of the day, you know, I think that we have been able to achieve this.
Okay. One of my can say, OMAN no share na say about say baba election at say and kema political party ni nipa wa step down na wa free mo no omo for be replacing or brekwa yem koto aban. What's your thought on this one?
To me, Mr. Mate, some of those arguments now, I am for. I think one of the flag bearers of the MPP, Kwabena Jetwon, I think he raised this issue, and I think Professor Ajiman Bianso supported some of this, and I have heard about this. And many at all. One. About cost, and then I said tension, violence near ACC ni intino. Say obi ebi violence be eba ye mother political party no na omonfa obi emma na cheso nipano ento aso. Meaning in elections you give equal opportunity to all candidates or to all citizens. Obi opposite or contest bia no. It's not just about the parties. Sometimes there are independent people who will be so or person or contest elections. So you give equal opportunity to all of them. So what here? And the fact is, say voters in a particular constituency at a particular period of time, to abano emma political party be omoyi ebia ewo near voters na who that candidate, you know, eto emano. So the fact someone to a candidate or your MPP ni and or NDC ni doesn't mean say it doesn't want to resign and I be so free more. Only for MPP ni and NDC ni or Okura Kuyano say or it doesn't mean say voters will like that person, right? It doesn't mean say a Minyamofa we MP to Aba Emao no one resign. Say they be a politics where I'm in pedium. Now the same party that would will be embedded. That means that person or to say I'm minimum. So I'm not going to vote for it. So they should give voters opportunity. Say they should elect the first Obia or more Epeno. If amount for Epe that candidate or party no Etipanos or more Epeno or motion issue, then the buy the BBI okay. So there's no need to force candidates to always vote for a party and for Emma. At this particular point in time, we voters on Epeno. But at another point in time, we say no candidates in Emma no moment represent effectively. So and the argument is that about violence because of tension violence in the also Entino. I was say elections and by-elections do not cause problem. Okay. It's a human being who causes the problems. So what I say, it's not the election. Election is supposed to be a simple exercise. Polling station, the ballot paper at the amount. What cause stamp so now would you go to ballot box? A simple exercise. And yet no a constant violence, you know. But it is here. Violence. So say violence. Deal with the human being who is causing violence. Deal with that person. So if we begin to be punishing people, if now the custodial sentence what could create a year, a punishment in the year, maybe a 3 months, if you say or 6 months, or 1 year, if you say, since the council must do. So if we begin to do that, people will stop causing the violence in our elections.
Okay.
But
Doc, Mami Musa
Mami
Musa we na yɛmfa nkɔmɔ no emra na wie say deɛ from 1992 ban obehwa as a multi-party democracy ɛyɛ akɔgyina MPP ne NDC when it comes to elections baby a yɛgyina say for the incumbent government by election na wa winning and answer one winning from history and your expectation and kono now who say opposition betumi a winning and answer the war aban never winning.
Well, in my view, looking at near ACAS veteran Saukai from 1992, even though it's multi-party democracy, party bia betumi a contest, but Ghanaians through a voting party, Ghana has virtually become a duopoly. So we have two big 10 parties, NDC and MPP. I mean, scholar political scientists be catching my what is a party? I mean, country be established duopoly. It leads to the disintegration of the other parties. So also NDC and MPP have become the two big 10 parties. I mean, and it will continue for a while unless there is some significant which I'm not expecting. So, but looking at Akwatia specifically. I mean, there are theories of voting. Theories be explaining how voters vote. So one, a rational choice theory, right? There is another one, social psychological model, which it can explain. Social psychological model, let's say, people vote on emotions, right? Death, right? So some people will have some sympathy, say, because of we should vote for that the party. So aware of the the party and that kind of thing. There are some people who vote along that. So within that, there are some social factors. Sumbi religion be na dom and I say be a Christian or Muslim, a Christian or something. Another party identification. Say MPP in the world on one so there's some of those factors now to influence voting party. But this channel even those factors there are some who vote along that. But in most cases, I mean voters, rational choice theory will be a higher stake in this because rational choice say people vote based on the fact to say BB Papa to some brabo my living standards. We are experiencing hardship, but you say this particular party, maybe a two-man or bet me a hardship now you come on the bit employment, maybe a development, and never be great. So who MPP NDC, Omoko Equitiano, MPP, or who is so many abaymu. So if it has to do with development, current development within the next 4 years, Omu and to me and farmer Tesenia abayno because NDC also. So who I mean, sympathy and others, any idea, but who share literature now? Voters are becoming more sophisticated, they're becoming more rational. Recently, Jimpa, data now, voters are becoming rational than those non-rational factors. So, who share? NDC, Chief of Staff, he was talking about development. The national chairman of the NDC, he was talking about development. Say, I think I said, what the man representing NDC?
Yeah.
So they were hammering on development. Whereas MPP is out. So it's like the Akwatia people say, is it the sympathy or the development? And who shall Akwatia answer? A swing constituency, virtually swing constituency, because we shall mean to say about 5-5. So basically, so in that constituency, if it had been like a very stronghold of the MPP, or maybe to me who say, I mean, I don't know, it will be very difficult to say because people will be in most strongholds, psychological factors or social factors influencing the party, but in swing constituencies, they can flip at any time. So they look at near development, and who share the 2024 election impact, impact, you know, the way now Ghanaians voted massively against the MPP and endorsed John Mahama and in the NDC, you know, it means that such constituency to me are flipping, you know, NDC is most likely to win in those elections because people will be looking for development. So if they're going to assume MPP resign, it is a swing constituency, NDC will be most likely to win that seat. Unless maybe 2 years, 3 years, maybe NDC for a power area so Monsano. Now, to me, na development and amount for Shishano, amount for SRT complaining. That is why the MPP will begin to be also, emerging from the difficulties now, almost facing as a result of how Ghanaians voted against them.
Okay, Mami Musawi,
in that election, you know, especially.
Mami Musawi na yemfa yenkomo no mra na wie in governance Ura Mahama yeto abawie 7-8 months. This is my final question afi briefly na yemfa yenkomo no mra na wie o take off ye ene yemeko ye.
Yeah, I think in my view, because if we look at the answer that you know, if you want to look at it, because Ghanaians voted for him because of the ACC, we look at the economic conditions now within the MPP in terms of whether it is prices of goods, and remember those economic indicators, you know, if it is the exchange rate, if it is the inflation, so if you look at those factors at the time, and then to say, which like I said, significantly, we have seen that is a fact, and then assistant than how we were before the 2024 elections. We can't run away from this fact. So basically, in my view, you know, I think it's not the same. Now, we are experiencing at the time now, a year 2024 elections.
Okay, my no say actually asemfo for Bible. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. The Dr. Abdul Jalilu Atiku, yeah, political science lecturer. Political Science Department, University of Ghana, and Yeneno Ekudin Komono 107.1 Suni High Oman FM. Ye shani see Ewakwetia na ye di hon and komo. Losing and winning elections are part of politics. MPP must start recognizing its members, especially from the grassroots. Richard, a photo start na Odiwe by. Good morning, my brother. I want to say. Also my question is, this country called Ghana safe, are we matured enough? How can a grown-up man insulted his fellow man, your mother, even the other man was trying to calm him down? Ghana, we are not safe. Uncle Joe Ewoka Price and Odi we buy. Uncle Joe, any day. The removal of Chief Justice from office is a clear indication that our judiciary is seriously under attack. Honestly, this sets a dangerous precedent that undermines our democracy. Nana Ewo Fantiakwa ena odi webaye. Nana maonso ena wase. And this one says it's very sad for MPP to be losing every by-elections in 2025, all because of our weak national administration. Mr. John Boadu is indeed needed to give MPP power in 2028. Get connected from Joe, Germany, Bremen, and also anyway by Augunia Branti, Charlie Bokodi. I want to say the entire leadership of the MPP should be dismissed. This is the weakest leadership I have seen in our party since 1992. The dynamics of politics in Ghana have changed, and therefore we need a new leadership to lead the MPP. The heartbreak is just too much. Nana Siama, Kafra. Eyasemo. MPP shall bounce back. I must say, Mohammed Ena Eka, when we pick her. Mohammed and so Akwetia Ena Ononso Ediwe Ebaye. Watching you on Facebook, Escobar, also Yada say, actually, Baba be mo messages a Facebook na nafi ya kan enso ede amount na de aka no so de atoa so ede amount kai na hye nso say aha 107.1 the one krata ni mu nsem na ye hwe the honorable Yakubu Kwanza ye kon ho presiding member Ifutu Municipal Assembly na yakwa no edi enkomo na ya hwe enema ekoso election mo declaration ene enema hodo a course when you are no any komo kakra. Presiding member Yamwachi.
Eja memo achen.
Now what to say?
Oh, about this day, and unqua achen, Yamina Duma, Pocho, all when I wait here for Swina, Mojidi de Muye.
Yahuye, if we to say no pay.
Oh, and I paid a futu man, Bibia, the being Dema Oteno.
Okay.
Time beyond.
Yahu some more issue statement, assembly, no. You being a presiding member, not just a one assembly members, no. More issue statement, the affair near course so a by election, a futuno. A day and a mopese Mobogana for near home.
Okay, opinion in Kaimasa Michia, I want to wait if we now. Madase, what I mean, Aquina, Edanami. As part of Oyagana, Yane democratic process, Embra Maunquan Day, say, Oye MPC, say, obey vacanta, or say, there war a electoral commission, or organize Oye Abato for by election. Na MP so before vacating ne seat no ojina nzama ebiena ebasado ebia wabe incapacitated metre ebia yerebe bi abon ebia bibi bon bi aton anade onola so ordinary pem no oba resign as an MP. As part of that ninti oye ndeda akwitia because of Oye former MP Osher Nankwan Yankopon Trinsa friend Ibiobia Yankopon Canon or conducted Oye by election or Aquitia. Now we 2 way MP for 4. Honor me the minty Oye Yane MP if you to an MP or sign a finger marking or could pray Aquitia Woman to monitor the process. Na ewado no yehu oye mfoni bi oye video bi wo social media dem video no onye fe onye enyije oye abe video yehwe video oye penyini bi odi akotene wo Ghana amanyo sem pa dodo na wo from the chief azoka oye first vice chairman of the ruling party and the ruling government na all swear there odonyami me kasa there me a Muslim anyami okasam people fu say be ye ndo yankopon dem ye swear dem no all swear there odonyankopon say obeto honorable afenyomakin wa ha nke wo ba organize me chair by election war ifutu ebushafo as a PM na ifutu for ibe futa Yenima yimde yene MP no also there oba resign as an MP. And she say onka oba resign as an MP oba banden na sabe wa organized by election for war efutu. Nti edokwa adwendwenu ma no chede opinion no dia all per actually in there obaje honorable MP nonkwa efri Mensa. Say oye video no ma. If a video no oye asifim. If the me penyin yala before video no about out no na another video sumpo about out. We share on ankasa no komini na wala assault no ordinance pimpim na no bi mo retwa na so na ade. And se bi nankasa no komini mpo ene hwe video no pa be won da no komini no ahya no do se wan hye no da nke do betu no onya de papa na we dem na in broad daylight dem abofu baka no we tum we issue search ama honorable afenyo makina da me honorable afenyo makina ye kan wan semi a member of the Efutu Municipal Assembly, ex-official member. Onala why a presiding member soda. Titru essentially a Efutuba. The year kind of Efutu yenye ready for a by-election. In the end of that, yene release na ye releasing the ye pede ye trying there or ye Ghana police. Bobo Trensa wafe or ye pinino. Na watu tunanu ne bebia or se de what the knife on Brequemino, on yen a betre police for their 1 year. Why should not 1 year no afa? Basically, we organize our release just to draw the attention of all well-meaning Ghanaians and Ghana Police Service.
Presiding member say Ghana Police Service omo anye bibia. Before then, e dey na mo hwe ni mo say Ghana Police Service be.
Me gide dem aka the door there. You be expect they will be invite the me pinyin no. Dia oma asem no oye mu kakra yin there. The me pinyin ya ka no asem no.
Oma anye invitation na mo be den.
What's a cross bridge ni we are na ebon dey. For now na dey yes to as Ghana Police Service. They one shana one invite pinyin now when in the
my official report.
For now no yen official
no ɛho bɛhia sɛ woyɛ wofo a wone me bɛyɛ adwen na yɛde ani akyerɛ SHS online na etumi aboa yɛ online no bɛboa ama nneɛma ahodoɔ a yɛ a wotɔ ya ɛma wonyɛ comfortable chobox a wobɛtɔ sekan detergent a yɛde twi adwaeɛ afi items ahodoɔ bebree tɔre bɔ hɔ kora wɔ sɛ wokɔtɔ mattress trunk kyɛ sɛ nneɛma no bebree ɛno yɛ wo ba no deɛ a wode kuro na adeɛ ɛha adwen mekae afi bi atwa mu na owura yɛdotwum ɛna na yɛ education minister na maame bi ɛne ne ba ɔmo akɔ we ne ba aba ɛna wasan abɛfa no ho menim sɛ saa bere bi a otie me wasan abɛfa ɔn sɛ kane no na wokɔ na wakɔ yɛ registration na mo aba ɔmo san akɔ bio no ɔmo accident ɛma kwadaa no nan mu bu yɛ nti megye ne report ɛne adeɛ ne pictures a ɔmo twitwa no a ne nsa hyɛ crochet pop na meja mesrɛ owura yɛ ɔde twum sɛ sɛdeɛ ayɛ no na maame no bɛsrɛ sɛ yɛma abɔfra no mmra tema secondary school sɛ bɛyɛ a ɔbɛtumi amonitor no because ɔbɛn no saa berɛ no na maame no ɛha no paa sɛ ɔtu anamo na nka school no bɛn no na wamfa akwadaa no anka ɔba school nso a na ne ba no anya no no abusuafo weinom nti ɛna sɛ woyɛ obi a wobɛtumi afɔde na wama wo ba no a computer na wama no internet a obetumi anya online SHS na wasua de a wo hu behan wo ama kwada no so wahan no na watimi amonitor no wo fie mo nhyɛ no nso mfa mai we ba ye awofo dodo no agi atum sɛ one of the best na we ni first of its kind a Ghana ban agi atum na etumi yɛ adwuma boa ɛma educational system no nso ɛkɔsan sɛ na wiase ama akɛse no so no dodo no akɔyɛ online ɛna yesua de online no nkyerɛ sɛ akwada no nya classmate wo san sɛ within the online mu no yɛwɔ groups a yɛkyekyɛ within the online mu no yɛwɔ time a yɛdi yɛ ho nkɔmmɔ wa wonte online na so bɛka sɛ akwada no nya classmate ɛhɔ koraa na yɛ ana ɛmu ɔdɛ no san sɛ ɛhɔ no mpɛ pii a yɛ asikafoɔ ma
so yɛmpanimfoɔ yɛ a mɛkɔ Harvard Columbia bebreti kroma na
ɔnya na ɔmokɔ lecture
ɛnyɛ na so sɛ physically
pɛpɛpɛ you are right
and like you say even ɛnyɛ online na President Kufuor Papa Nyamishel one some year some be upgrade schools have been ben ye ne
yeah
said ye be ya enkane no ena ne ye bit eyi kakra otumi tu kwa chire ko school but say mo fra ni susa enti school ne ebi bi ben wa enye necessary say
kwan bi aso e wo se wo di akwara no kwa chire me da asemi nua se wo so ado anu atom bi nti wo be call online shsonline.edu.gh shsonline.edu.gh na one mpanimfo a wɔmode dwumadie ya ba ya ebinom yɛ doctorate ebinom abon doctorate ebinom yɛ MPhil masters ebinom yɛ professors ɔmakom ho abom a ɔmopɛ sɛ ɔmoboa ma online shs etimi bam ɛma awofo nso ho han wɔm no wakɔ na wakɔ akɔhwɛ ne ɛkɔ so wɔbɛtumi nso afrɛ 0599 022 998 0599 022 998 0599022998 na one empanimfo no edi enkomo kai se ebas garlica wonomo a eboa yesisei ama yetimi enya garlic the capsules na akoyi nipadua no no ye kingdom wonim se kingdom ye bo kingdom din pa ade ba akopɛ ene eba omanfo adwenem enuro papa efie kingdom ehya ase se or the garlic ye nuro na garlic nuro a ne abei na enhya ase omo ebo ho modern papa wonom na omo de garlic de enema frafra ayebi capsules ayebi bitters ya ebe stress anxiety any arthritis afri wona hypertension nso akofom wonom wo ginseng power capsules a eno nso boa mema and wo tremendous capsules a eno nso eboa ma nti ginseng power capsules no ye be ma wo ye adwumaden osisi afei wo bre ade be chena honam nyina ye oya wo hia ginseng power capsules no bi wo ye oba pese osiesie ho e ma wo ma ayo no timi di mu wo hia tremendous capsules kingdom some kan chiro say wo ko kan hyi Kimberley Avenue o kan hyi drug lane won stock sie pa no ba ko obetun akotu bi aton ope ba ko akonom a okọ ba bi a ye ton nura nipa no mu a onsa e be kan bi 0275 804 064 0275 804 064 beta still obetun afre 0302 938 153 na one kingdom for akwakodi nkoma fe yekwa anim na yahwe nsem ahodo a ewo ho no ne ayedi ho nkomo eye ne esiye ewa akwetia by election kai na ahye ne nso fama me ho nkomo na yedie na Abele Onungwa, he says IGP and his team, they have done well. Ni obase jumadi no yazoka ne boys the threat comment obe make you ho no na ha dwen. Abele Onungwa yadase. The current leadership of the MPP party is weak and they must accept that they should focus on building the grassroots and stop the idea that still we have the numbers. Ghanaians are angry with the current leadership. We want a new faces and a new leadership for MPP party, period. If they fail to listen to us, we will show them what down. I know you're doing Charles Ewokaswa. Show down who has na Okayana. Charles, yeah, that's it. Things I want to know, Koso or Sylvester, sorry. Voter turnout. If turnout was higher, will results have been better for MPP? Is a question. To what extent did the police presence create intimidation and whether that affected voter turnout? To what extent did the creation of fear as coming from election violence affect voter turnout? I'm asking those questions because the NDC has a strategy of putting fear into people in stronghold to keep voters away. How did it work out for them in this by-election? Ura Sylvester, sorry, and Ibisa. Your questions are three, and Odeba Kubia Babeshe Etoho. Voter turnout na a low. Osha Nipano and Madodosa, but Yanko Manaso na Yanshe Nafi Yanko and Konkodi and Komo Kayana Shannon Son Fama me say Nasara coordinator Edema Eastern region Yanko na Yeneno. Enkonkodi enkomo na afi yenhwe nia etoa so coordinator am wache
yeah konodo
boko de o me hoye na won so aye okay enra MPP for do call ye be ka say strong room a coalition room ye odin ahodo a ye de efre no your initial comment wo ho no niam ko say
Nema koye send the panel even say strong room there near Echo polling station. It is a reflection of what happened at the polling station. You know, you share near Echo polling station like a carning in a boom. Send a bear Ghana for and I say easy bet me and the true reflection of what happened at the polling station. You know, American saying all my koye. Okay,
yeah, na room hono trebu ho abehwe na kikri kakra ba ho intimidation mini ade bibi sense.
Oh, David. Bibi sense intimidation there. That is the more reason why some of us who always up to say ever call strong room, you know, because intimidation there intimidate and so at a strong room here, I drink any a kind of saying calculations and a cost on, you know, and the day. To better say be a grantee interviews a kick on margin. I know we can also choose that path, but we believe that is not the way to go.
Okay.
As I say, obey you know, and it's all between our share or candidate figures and everything I kick our boom now. Let me a favor.
Fafana yanhwe niema hodo a esi ya ensese bi sibio ye koye ni ansa na ya ba election ankasa eso niema be na course so the entire election ya ujidi as a politician no ye koye ni ensese bi sibio.
Wow, the truth of the matter is abuse of power by the NDC, I would say it is too early. To the extent that Ama say a dream a party after a young contested tamale. If you ask me, I would say it is a wrong decision. Because Sanipano or minor up to Abama or say Ombebu minor within 8 months or abuse power. Say, I did say as a political party, I say a buono in that tangent, So, person, obu OMAN the way I'm person omubu abuse of power, using of money, monetizing the whole system, And then me did say, I say a kotamale by election. No more causes can no more because. Omama who say Ghanaians, they don't think about development. All they think is about their omniumbenya within that short time. And say I buy bet me ababe say government in power bet me ababe resource soon MMDCs across all polling stations. Now almost cheska as if there is no tomorrow there. Then we should also go to Tamale and help them in that regard, Send a bear. I share some bit me sustain some monetization of the system for 4 years. Because it is that bad, my brother. It is that bad. Very, very, very extremely bad, Commodore.
Many I am offending now. Election musika chedie. Some political parties will be IAB.
Election musika che OBIAB.
Political parties, to be fair with political parties, NDC, MPP, any other political parties, they drew election that Obiache Skakruma, Yenina.
Well, I don't send your friend Sikache. If me were polling station be, let me feel say, oh, Minya Efi, Accra, Aba, Mechiani Lori Fair Manua. That is fine. But to go to the extent of giving 500 Ghana, 400 Ghana with hampers, with entuma piece, a half piece, and then I say 40. I mean, who is at the extreme? Who is at the extreme? How can you sustain this? Saying obey the development, abre and conform. And I say you ask yourself, say, candidates now are pushing all these resources, How can he sustain this money sharing? Because they say we were by election, a question national election, and I am one constituency. Would the undue pressure a break candidate, because in his next election, he cannot meet the people even halfway of what we did at the ACA, because it's going to be a national election. And apparently to me, find machinery now and be good access and the would be good. So do you think that the candidate can survive?
I see. I see.
In the candidate's next election, which may have survived on the airport, because there wouldn't be the government machinery to give him such a support.
My young queen, Ocean Swa, near Ben, I see, I know, dear, as I say, it me. Na ye twasuma ye democracy ne koye
media call and say NPP as a political party, it take cue from the AC or Able Kumanov. Omokobu and Kron for. And Osha, even with all the number of police officers, over 5,000 policemen are our system. Yen as a political party, we could not trust them. So we also prepared for the day, which we will be accessed to the fast. We will say Pasabasabia NC. Pasabasaka cry is here with our third vice chairman, Alhaji Masaudu Oni Azoka. Even at the time, Masaudu Nkwan and Nam, there was no security. We share videos now. Ubehu clearly say Azoka came there with his boys.
Yeah.
Masaudu was alone, and there were police officers there. What happened? Even the few police officers now are more on who said now the guys were abusing them, and they were not able to even make any arrest. And it tells you say Kayejai all your polling stations are cut. And going forward, me as a party person, I want to plead with our party hierarchy. Said that vigilantism, young NPP for 10 BIA, we keep saying we are peaceful. No, the PHI party, we should strengthen our party security base. because NDC as a party, almost abroad from almost almost say vigilantism, yen NPP and council vigilantism.
Memo atwaso na
penny phone na ye see jai nso nhwe ne nkofo ye enti me esi wa kwatia no I am happy many aji say yetimi mati on boot for boot when it comes to party security and the NPP as party we must resource our party security henceforth. That's what I would say.
Memo atwaso na one ma ehwe Facebook no course see a obehuno sofo azoka wa sheche na wo kontokwa ye de ato Facebook ntie bia wonya video no hwe abetimi akwa akohwe but fafana ye kan ni nyina ye election any political party ahoden Eastern region Nasara no ekoye
pa ekoye
o kan say ekoye a ye to aba wie ye nhihye be na as leader of Nasara why
she said the party call elections na olusua enye mpoprimo na bibia akoso. You need to go back to the drawing board and ya diagnose ni ankoyi amai party ebini ni emeka no imagine say already no nipa no party a eda na komaso na NDC na ya saji sika brand. I don't know if you are really getting me.
Yeah.
You are born at Nasiya, no. What I say. And see, as political party, as a wing, you go back to the drawing board. I realize you're paying for more nzongo no. Difficult to change them. But you to now almost schools too. Tertiary institutions are joining a different a Ghana Muslim Students Association, a Northern Students Union. We believe those places are going to be our targets going forward as a wing. That is the work we think would help our wing to survive everything are surviving in the Zongo community. But I am a minimum part of we want to as a wing shift away from them. Until now our concentration, about the tertiary institution, young tertiary institution, level headed education, near see and maybe not a course, so more common calling us for more into what is happening currently. I don't know what daisy also I judgment. Nanado abebu mayano. Those are the yastika, enemy. We believe that when we concentrate on those people, above wire winging, and that is in Shishaya as at now.
Very well. My no as a fan, actually, Bekasa. Yes, so yeah, say Nasara coordinator, Eastern Region, and Yanino Kodin Command 107.1 Sweeney High Oman FM. Winning election in Ghana is not about speaking good grammar, wearing suit, or being gentle. When Ken was exposing the NDC in those days, he said he was loud. But the NDC doesn't care about gentleness. This should serve as a lesson to MPP delegates. Know who you vote for the next time. Kwesi Yeboah ena edi we by Kwesi Raken da say this NPP leadership is not helping us at all. Why? Manasi Apia Kubi also yeda say join na odo text message ede aba. Mo amode de e call Facebook. Say dem di kan no call Facebook a ye logo no ya akokɔ srade na waboso na afi odo message ato manenya several street na enye simple koho okwa obehunu se enura ntokwa esiye azoka wahye white na nani abre no ho a wokontokwa ewo ho okwa ha obehunu se video no eda ho a country called Ghana where wonders shall never end. Makai we dada. When it comes to elections, NDC will not see you as his brother. So MPP should know that Mabel Norte ena ediwe by Sabina Akon says we lost our son North Ablekuma North and now KATAKYIE by election. This shows the MPP has something to do. Okay, yeah, that's say. Masawood Wokumase, Masawood Makai or message, you know, that the leadership of the MPP is very weak and something must be done. I say, message you so Makai that something must be done and Paumwa. Kimbot, yeah, that's so journey or Facebook, any more maka or messages in the door from the Akanina with the Baba account. And yes, until her baby and Namsi see ya, Uti. Nasara coordinator East Regional Strong Room Ohonose Sikache Koso and Tuma Hampes near there. Oh, you say no influence this election?
Definitely. One will say politicians are very smart. I make kind bookie be. They make you vulnerable. So they bet you a manipulative. As a struggle with unemployment, hence honorable Kencity. So no need focus in is to create job for people. So we yourself sustain what you mean Jawan, a year in South Bay day will be very manipulative. Omo ko ya omudidi nkrofochi. Also no pana wukwa juma. Menya sure say wukwa kudu bi echi ku push bi ono. You have to be at work. Enti omo de any certain behind the people will be down there. Say the be ya the obe kan the other man bibi kakra bi no. Obeko akwakoto abana so bako yi bibi e de amount. Kwan be na e be fa so bi asade we e bi fi ono. And no any idea leadership say omo hwe.
Imam Mr. Omo sending message a video no ni omo hwe video no. One person omo hwe azoka ntokwa na wo kono Mr. Makatrom say omo ba ha omo e be hunti fa to homa omo mame for some minutes.
It's very unfortunate to say said the lecture no e kan ye no ya ma sika afa your politics before you run for an MP enye adea edafo but when him say sa pressure we na ma MP no MP sinaka say no we need to get something and yes certain be a election ye nya any MP's common fund e ba you MP na dwuma nyina ne so mo ko act law onye development officer. But because system no ayenti no ama pressure aba omoso and omoso obi ko jino no mema mo adwuma ye na be ma adwuma won so umie company won enti kwambe na be fa so a obeye adwuma na fe astarte o ko to say ya hanom sometimes so beba envelopes ni ade a me personally me receiving crofo a eba be hu honorable hu be dwiru so ni nyina ne say mo pe assistance now say oyobi na say obe fa omo a and once oja omo sa na de bia no manipulative no ma wo ye de ope but then bia no na dwene say you need to be self sustaining say de bia won so bede wo na won san fa how emetom so hwe free senior high school by most of the MPs were relieved even on the opposition because school fees asem efi omo budget so enti kwen PSC fa so na populace no at least obi enya bibi ye na OMP mo wo betomo
107.1 Suni High Oman FM Dominion Herbal Powder herbal powder yede nnua na aye Ghana ni na aye na eye adwuma diabetes blood pressure heart related diseases ene ni aka nyina no eboa mano kofom pebito na ode nsohie na beguso atreketo ba akona de nsohie guso ekofom na wanom hunsuo no eye adwuma papa 0543 158 your friend Dominion Herbal Powder pebi na bibia enye kama mfama Spanish ginkgo capsules Antec for adaroma ebeboa moja no adi afrusane oni ni nua Spanish garlic mixture ene ne capsules ya ne no so wa pebi arthritis beko ohumi enka wo mu ebeko Spanish ginkgo capsules ene ni nua Spanish garlic mixture 0266 114 0266 114 one mu a ya ban adwuma ya obehwe na bia wakwa ho kire mu hia sika kakra mesro media minim say Ghana ha ope banks e wo sika ewura banks no you have no idea say de omu wo sika gu ho no wo mu ba ko abokobi area rural bank na okọ na ni mpanimfo no din komo atitiri workers na mo say obomode say obeba wo nim sika wo ho ya oba onso nsa ebeka bi enti no akaya hye nso oto susu kakra ya ma minum dwomfo ope bi aka ho ya de aka ho we ya ban adwuma uju sika fa controller o akwa ho kire mu tie a shortest possible days na sika no ya de amount e ma we yam hwehwo se plan bi na opesa wo ye e de ma wapomuden pese oye edema ebia wuwachi ana wo maame pese oye edema busuani bia I can tell you say one beboa aboko bi area rural bank ama aye kama bibi e fa bank ho no wo mo eye ho adwumanti kai na hye ne so na frɛ wo mo number 0571 083 522 0571 083 522 0289 554 919 one mo nkra batane bi wo botwe oyarefa adenta dom Madina ena abokobi kai na eno nso hye ne nso na na asante yanko yanim kakra
yeah enti
enche bia homa no monye krado
lesson se wo akwatia ne de eye bebre se de fofana nso kan ye no it look like opposition na say opponent na ogina MPP anim no onyo bi a oto enyom and obi be catch literature obi be catch say what do we call it? Say, oh, kotu so be atwese kanya. Enya ho na recite poetry. And I say, enya ho na camp Bible. I say, we so far amo na we facing squarely. Enya idea, I think it should be for our democracy the way Ankeyako. This is the lecture na kan no. Ankeyedum pempen so bia. Honorable Nkawutie wo Asante Achim North and South and Central. Na ye to aba na wo adwuma. Nyo asa wo ko na pakpakpa wo vote ekọ. Ye voting in an air kind, ye do hoye, but we need to get there. A bit massa bottlenecks and answer bureaucracy, a war, Niniama, and San Fatina, no, Effie, a honor. Now, Messre, MPP, Abidjako. Now, make come about communication. And ne, aya, near my eraser about tribal. One, ye war idea be say, ye near Pamon Crofobi fi Krumha. And open Nibin so comment be. Akofa say Crofobi de yen pelmase. We've been struggling with this for a long time. And Timinim say ye taboo ema yen. So we don't go there. And yes, sir, ana eti. Because we share the foundation of the party in Ukraine. Na ho dini nyina efisiri. And so no omu hu nesa. Kwambe ni ebe faso a omu behu. That is the language we should be speaking. See ebe ye open. Said ye me afofa na no nekasa said ye wafo. Utumu say bibi ahye no so. Ahye no so. Na alaji nyabotre nyameti ase bibi abeye fine. One we should reorganize from the grassroots level, listen to the voice of the people, which most often is the voice of God. Na party ni there some ye pia. I beba ejina ne naso no, ebejina ne naso. And a basa who take a decision beyond a mombre because the people you take make only na echo. But echo baseka krebi was throw na koye saying, Mikai honorable Amase dear. Kosi basa pointed towards certain directions some crofo we yana a person do be for ever and pan see. Uncle, baby no more so samba almost some position to repeat those mistakes. I don't think is the right thing. Sometimes you who say you're more than saying the war. And as a party too, we need to groom people into leadership position. I say you who obia more than baby a war. And you obia na obeko parliament. And you obia na ebia obe communication. Obi or a technocrat. Oman a jumano on the folder. Obey the amount or a party need. But obey no a son say ye pre-bibi untino. Dear a so call her a son will be premu. Dear so call saying on will be premu. Na edwentri eba. Mesre. Disunity will never give you power. With united front, MPP will never ever lose any election in this country. Yeah. I am telling you. A Juma MPP ba omo yen. Ebia obinim, but it's obvious. Policies are eba affecting and I say a buama nipano ediye. Enka wache ranudu onoma bisa of amufa ema midin se teacher wan ye bechiro ho. Eneni ho ofa gbagba taxi driver wan Google or do be ko baby a oko. Won and then near marketing kitty free senior high school obaka so mansoma so meet am school fees yenim there a day aba. Enti yen koso na yen call for unity. I think is the best thing that will help. Ye nipa wotwi beba when we nyadwen bakasa na ye put up your thinking cap. I'm not saying they don't have it, please. na ye dream party no first, I'm sure there is no way MPP will lose any election in this country. I'm telling you.
But
I have that firm belief.
The NDC communication officer who was saying Dompre, Nana B and Afenyo, where their target is the communication officer of the NDC Ebuakwa North constituency. He is called Wahab. Wahab no kre onwabo ni din na Ebuakwa constituency enwadru
like I was saying,
no got threatening crofo.
No, ode na wokwa ye ho. Wadwuma ne saying, ye to aba ye beba Ebuakwa North na se ye to aba. Ye Wahab your territory. There say we be at the boa party, you have the right to do it. But when ye ko baby, now comment is saying, the be a tomorrow is pregnant with a lot of issues. Na minim ni entia, enema esisi no en humble yen. Hwe ne animoja or the sign MPP. Menye sure so office bi on this head office krana ni din ya trouble office n'anim.
Yeah.
Yeah. May you so rest in peace. His Excellency John Jerry Rawlings. And na yebo ni din bi o. Edumri bi ni ye bisa se wo born dog. Wow, esi wo krom ha. Until you may think say ene eyene ochina wo ho, and it's pregnant with a lot of issues. Bibi no normal entwem asasi so.
Kwaku Makado says, I listened to Mr. Otibonsu yesterday on Boiling Point, and what he said was true and has really taken effect on the party. We need Ken and Brian Echampon to rescue the shame of our party coming election. Kwaku Makado, that's say also ode atua so pasolo ewo dewu equiapem akwetia should be a lesson to the MPP executive not to impose any candidate on us. Ken is the man of the moment. Pasolo ewo dewu equiapem ena ononso ede weba. Nane asante mamena wasi ho. The removal of the Chief Justice from office was planned by Mahama even before he won the elections. All the submission of petitions, the setting up of a committee, and so on were followed sequentially. Mahama has by this act shown himself to be self-serving. His actions are not meant to serve the good people of Ghana. Dr. Raymond Osafujan ena ononso edi webai. Okay, that's it. Madam, home for commercial break. Me ba. You baby man said me kind no nafi monso mo adwene ye. Other messages are bad no. Me bom homodin say metumi akan ede ama ya kai say the one krata ene 7 ye de ma commodore. Afi na ne asante ebo a ene asantoa ena omo ebo ama ye no mo edin komo. Na esi ye e wa kwatia de eda wanim dada. Na ne aka ene se won so beba. Na ye di ehon komo. Madam home for commercial break here ba na yatoa.
Bra, what in ye pa? Online high school at Basisi. SHS Online and the online high school
as a national third vice chairman, I was assigned to monitor this Zongo community, the constituency in Zongo here. Here, me bahabe 6:30. Na abatuonu ayashude. Obiatu na bakama. Comfort pie omutwaba. Ntakwa biani ho. Uhuna akotia ha. Are peaceful? Mungi journalist. Muti say ntakwa biwa. Ntakwa biani ha. But the only thing is that NDC for Sana Musubante. So mo say aba ebe ko against them. No mo ko pushi Jimmy bi sebi Jimmy bi ombe cause problem. Me wa hanom no. Me wa boys wo. Boys we nyina omo wo machi. Me say wo police crew guard me. But because of tension me pese I had to say tension bi wo akutia na me the boys no nante. For the boys nante sa. Ombe impression to say wo pentakwa. So me am catch me boss and say I'm relaxing because if you look at the atmosphere in Akotia, there is no any confusion. Why am I moving with boys? So me police ni Nasara coordinator. Ya 3 penenam. Ya nantia neba Akotia kotokoli zongo ho. Na hwe away police station back bi ye wo ho no mo grant me interview oho ya na mi say azoka ba ho ni boys almost start attacking me o ba ye kura media minim say me nua aja mini no wo ade ayeye ohun mi no say oh alaji wudi okotire TV your mother your father why so mini no wo hun mi o say your mother na me say your mother na say agro so mini wo ho no me hu na azoka oba no me say me nua so okay say your mother me say agro ya ye di no so say your mother let me say your mother let me say no this man not knowing that it wasn't agro no yet he was serious so your mother let me say no me no as a national third vice chairman no ukasa na binomo uko comment section ni bi ube say hey this is the ordinance that the MPP use this is the ordinance so I don't want impression whereby ntakobi be siwa kotia na mo say Alhaji Masaudu no tunu sample bi na ntakobi ba ha because when nim ntakoba ko nim the edibe ba akotia ha so me no so I was obianim the way so ya basa obianim the way me so me ya basa but me tibi kame me the more o didi ma cham na me say oh Azoka you are my brother stop that you are my brother let me say no the man me so me provoke say the time me see why me brother no no bodyguard back yini san e person o bomb and me police kwa na ko block no anka on person o mu bumi kwa so na me say no say omuno so mo say me Alhaji Masaudu me tina TV su kasa mi ntimi mba akotia omo si akotia me bema mi mbra akotia na mi su mi bema mi akotia ana mi akotia ewu akotia na mi jina no
ba Alhaji ka say mo bi amfata ndi na chim ba na wo ba ise nkofu ndi
no nkrofo ndi ma chiro won say yes say ko sanu peace accord no peace agreement no ye ko e ndis form ba me o be attack me no ndis form by constitution they said the leadership of the party when they say leadership of the party we mean the national leadership yes I don't know who offer IGP say IGP for mbra and meet na IGP for commissioners na we are IGP we are commissioner na ko fa na junior police ba say woni ni enkasa obepini ompini that is the case so you know ya junu say no yemfa boys beyond DH ya ba ye no ya tina din boys no nyina bia ni menchan but omo hu say no omo nyina ti
dey say us boys no mu nto omo
say say omo ho wo ha mi chukura be hu say omo ho say say ami so say me for boys nam no ena ma no chance no di the boys aba be attacking me no wo jidi ye say anka oba eno na mi so me boys jira ho anka Azoka onum sapra anka be to ba ye de oba anka hia wo ye bema mi so me bema anka de be si nancy
iti yan hwe say na MPP mbetumi awi ni de
MPP dia ya win dada MPP ya win the actually say ya win no all say election the starting of the election that would justify whether or not you win the election and the way the people are coming to vote so my election since 1992 so the way Nkrofo coming out to Abano with aggressive way no we say yes MPP ya win Abano.
So coming back to the issue, we are live on GTV and GH1. Coming back to the issue, what really happened? Did you say anything offensive to Chief Sofo Audu Azoka to warrant his attack on you?
I make a formal complaint to the this Akotia police station. The way he attacked me, I did nothing. The way he attacked me, and he make a devastated comment. He make it clear categorically, stated his word categorically that myself and the minority leader, he will make sure both of us has been murdered in Akotia here. That is what he said. He said he came here possibly because of myself and then the minority leader. That is what
What did you do?
I've done nothing. Just why did I come to Akotia? Because they brag out there that let Alaji cannot even step his foot in Akotia, and Alaji cannot even step his foot in Akotia, and I'm in Akotia for the past 1 week today. That is why now they don't have any message to tell their people. It's to come to put fear and panic to me. And me, there's no amount of fire. There's no amount of panic. There's no amount of intimidation that you put to Alhaji Masaudu and conquer me. I'm here until when the electoral commission will collate and declare Solomon Asumadu as the winner of the by-election.
Now that you have released your voice and you claim that Azoka has also released his voice, that's a recipe for conflict. Are you ready for that?
You see,
the coalition
I can confidently tell you that, in fact, Akotia here is very peaceful. There is no way, any single corner in Akotia that you can see and witness violence. Look at the massive police officers here, and you can testify as a journalist. Nobody caused confusion here. It's only Azoka who came with his ignorant mind, somebody who didn't go to school, somebody who didn't even go to local makaranta, somebody who cannot speak English, somebody even his own local language he can speak. You see, so this person, if you are dealing with such ignorant people, you have to deal with them professional way. So this is the matter that nobody has caused any confusion. Here is peaceful. But it's only Azoka who came to make this riot, to make himself popular. You know, this is a man that, as a first vice chairman of a political party, that he has any role to play. You can't even see him with anything. It's only violence. So when they think of violence, they just call him and say that, go, you are the foolish man, go and cause the violence. So me, it is a time for me as a national third vice chairman, because very soon in this party I'll be contestant to be the national chairman of the party.
So you say it's time for a face-off? Is it a time for a face-off, a showdown?
Me, as a Muslim, our principles and our law is peace. Anytime I need peace, but Azoka, I will never have peace with Azoka till when Azoka will come out and apologize of what he did.
But do you have any old scores to settle with him to warrant what happened earlier?
I don't have any cause to what to settle or to have. Remember, maybe I have some bantam fight between myself and Azoka. We had not anything. We are brother. Look. It is an interesting thing that you people will know that 1 week to this election, I met him at ANC Mall, Accra. We talked. We sat. He bought food. I went and bought food. We talked as brothers before coming to this Akotia. But I see it's strange thing for Azoka to react the way a minor Azoka reacted. But you know, they have planned that Alhaji Masaudu, I am the mouthpiece of MPP. So when they bring me down, they bring the MPP down. I am telling you, I will continue to be the mouthpiece of New Patriotic Party. I am the one and the only pillar of the New Patriotic Party. I will not keep my mouth shut, because Ghana here we are living in a democratic state, and democracy demands citizens allowed to speak freely without fearing any intimidation or any violence. So they should pack on. Their challenges now is that Alhaji Masaudu is a Akotia. They said that Oyabema, like this foolish Kevin Taylor, the foolish guy, or say,
Abalaji, you can say that.
No, he called me foolish. So let me to reply him foolish. He said, we are Bema, Kwakotia na Kwasi anda mimi no Akotia. Who America? You see, come to Akotia.
You are live on TV, so if you could, withdraw. No, Alhaji, withdraw it so that we'll continue.
Okay, I will withdraw it.
Okay, so Alhaji, now that you've reported to the police, what do you want the police to do in this?
No, I want the police to call Azoka for an investigation for whether or not he has the mandate to come and declare somebody dead, to even threaten that he will kill a person, not a person, not just an ordinary person, but a national third vice chairman of a bigger opposition party. Barely 8 months ago, we were governing this country. So you just come and say you kill me, just like that. So myself and my family, We are our hands, our everything lies on this is Azoka. So I want the police to call Azoka so that what he said it is on video. It is clear. It is on video. So whatever happened to me in Akotia here, and I think Azoka will be will help.
Alaji, given the attention, don't you think that you should retire and take some rest?
No, I'm not retiring. You see?
No, I mean, go back to probably maybe your hotel and take a rest.
I will not go and take my rest. I will take my rest. The last rest that I will take is when I heard the Electoral Commission declare Solomon Asubadu as the winner of the by-elections. That's the time that I will take my rest. I will not take my rest.
I was saying, I am busy. But I will appreciate by-election. But
MPP, I have a say, Kutana. I say, executives here or motivate. Bro, young kind of great. Almost effective. Communications and security. Almost fun as and young family election. I don't think I mean, when the reason why here, Ura Kodia, it can tell class officer contest to be. Which you vote out. Chairman, the one could be. And then a beam, young clear woman, we need a fresh people. Look up this one. Oh, my, what they are doing there. Say the menu I beg now, I know, Cassin. We intervene and appear Cassin, and the Sikasem. Like I said, in previous. And this one come coaches can come quite day. More Kotuaba at the flag bearer. More Kotuaba at the national chairman. More Kotuaba at the constituency for now. Didn't you guys take money from them? Why want the PSK or MPP Muslim? Amopa, your politician. That's also will be a politician. Wouldn't you move at the bank and a PSK? Our Ghana man you move as the MP before. Every car talk car. Every car motors. Every man, Mr. Nan, parliamentary prime minister. Make you up constituency of tier 25,000. And son normally a year count your friend say fridge a count. Now quantity when you now move someone to my move on the one place can be. More this canon, more delegates, more no margin, I'm the Asham home. No one quan, no one no Manamokodi. No, to my Munino, or no, and let do so as I saw magic 500 uncle to a bar, on your uncle to. Open your uncle to me. I say, okay, bro, my
fancy. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Boko dear. Yes, sir. Medase. Mamintio. Okay.
Media done on Koyi, the ultimate Adena, sir, Tama, your we and winner, or we and on Yamashi and Oquena, or Louis and Amati, and I think almost the Amati at the Eddie Prison, but minimum Banino, Aquaria. Now, MPP, when you phone that chairman, secretary, and was it, and found a presidential radio on best to say. Chairman, any general secretary, no any stronger, would they? Presidential candidate be our yes on say by the then phone on more no anti young can be in fact because only a week need that and what represent mu se hwan ne Kobia oye do oye dadaba je Ghana ye fa dadaba enfa anye wi o je me do kwa tikaka na ma ndisi lusu election ya hwe omu chairman sa omu de omba ye no omu 2016 na omu be lusu no unse omu de patoki what omu say oye su unse omu lusu ye omu de oposambo unse onu so ye no slow style bi sa unse omu sa lusu ye even kasia force ya o de be chairman no because Ghana election no enye gently and not say cool and I'm before I am an friend I am say then this or no yada do let this am no yada
That's it. Hello, good morning.
Well, good morning.
Boko dear.
Me we answer.
Boko I'm into you.
Me call I think kusti last Friday. Campaign na am your ground.
Online no breaky pe baby pagina ye na fi ntimi nkom.
But what mean ka?
Me te wonka.
Me say me kwa krom I think kusti was last Friday no. Campaign na am problem na
online no my problem ye nte wonka my fancy ana me fa for. Hello, good morning. Okay, we line drop. Hello, good morning.
Tato.
Good morning.
Morning.
Mami ti me ho ye na so ai.
You me have better conversation.
Mami ti obedi.
Yo. Asebo ye hunu kan yo na ja. Infant church. So that I got you that then still now. He na go for you know. And that's all. Papa ento be din cha. Yen se new candidate mra. Mo ya kwa census na yen ba ko mra. Yen ko to ba de yen hunu ye wutne da ye wo e wa kwatia. Yen hunu se sa ni pa na de ne ba no ya de ana o yin mo no modi. What you say? Sabe. Yen hwe ni pe yen ni ka de wa ya de o. Age se ye enso dina school ye go school. Ya ma ni pa ba go ka se de onu kwa de ni ma de o da bi o. Ye kwa yen sore. Ye obi di naba. Moko here dem amoko ba ya egugu fam yi na ya na o jaje mesebe party penfo but ba get say ko bia ni nko ko edie ko monyo kwa o hwemu ba ye ba election akoso nyinara ya lu sadde edi anko edi pa na ho ntia omo pese chincha ni example ko na bi ko bia ni wo ma nke nyina pese Omi ye a by-election, a whole of the chat. Akotia, what you call Lucian, Akotia, Abba, Eddie. Mother, and yet the wood, and another, and Friday as I can, Saturday, Michael, by Eddie, Oda, Poconian tour, that's what I did. Now, high any tea, any house.
2024 election yeah honorable kan ya last resident the go now kasa na coming to abano na de omo yan de omo yan ma nyama afeka ebi bye bye
medase se onso obaso ave asanto aboko de
nyame adombra ya aboko na onso
me ho ye yenko yanim ye bonitew ye bre no konti yanko
ye monitor se ne wo ka no Ghana Times dia bakata feto so dumiensa mampani ura John Dramani Mahama mfoni eda hase no wakasa se sha omode eto public lands so no sisi adomo yi ede free ho a ho nsem no wakata feto so dumiensa saran so na power authority for so ede aba mountain so se buidam sika twitwi dia 2024 mechire afi etwemu wo munye free ho $45.5 million no so mfaso a yenya ede free buidam ne so na ba ko a mede ka ho bie Brigadier Maxwell, General Maxwell, Nante, oye Nako boss, na wode atudwa se sisi ade se wo pese wudua wi ntampe se wo pese wudua wodo na fuo no gi asase ya ntamodo de a ne wo behia ne se wo ba beji tumi krata ne so ho nsem no e wo krata feto so miensa na Ghana nyame ehira ye wonsase ni mfudie ene ahodo ne ma bebre nya edi free mutitukwa ne ekoko ne egodi na de ba kon so a eno so e ma Ghana ye gi edin pa eye inkuto SABBATH na ye say 2023 Ghana ena ye fa ye fa nkunim ewo nkuto ne to ho a eno so ho nsem no ewo kratefa to so du mienu akrate yi
komodo yanko yanim
amane
and obokrataro na eto so enkan Chief Justice Mame Edenimo ha na kratafa eto so mienu ena mebora se Enrada Chief Azoka etrete minority leader wo mrasebedwam a no peyedi hu enkomo chese senkayade obeto no wo party office ho ankanhwe na me no kasa die ye hyehyese ekwa by election ewo ononyamfo Alexander Afenyo Markin ni krum ho ama no so wabom nchirimu ede abakrata fa eto so ensia na mebo awura aseba ko a ewo ho eni se katafa eto so ensia no eni I'm saying insiano ya afamanisu ofana
asanto akowanim na to aso
Daily Guide to aso Daily Guide edi aba abrekuma akweti asem yi katafeto so miensa ene wo na bana headline katafeto so miensa ene ka se Ghana emfa ho ni dede yo amobeye edi afa Chief Justice yeyi na di krata yi ene ka ho asem no ena afei so Brian mienu ya na mefa mienu e ka ho de aboso deda
de aboso dada mo komodo ko anim
ya na me kan ye se aban so ohwe na fi kada businesses no watimi legalize eno ne ho nkomo a ewo ho ana me boso ede ama
kada semina ne no ohwe a wo no kada semina enya no anso se John Mahama wo ba wo so legalize o kada nti legalize ne ye ko yanim
ede aba na kana shigbe nso akasa de achim se mining licenses are ye leasy edia free 30 edia 15 years no ade a ebeha oman no eni sikasem eno so ho ntoto ya wode aba mamemfa the chronicle de obokrata emfa ema Emmanuel Akli edia aba ewo kratafa etoso enso na ensem a woka ewo ha ne se we have freight forwarders for enkasa yimu no HS nima bi koso ewo port ho a omani enye ho kra eno nti ode Samson Asaki Awingobert awoye executive secretary emfoni ababeto ihu no chese IQMS bi koso ho ICUMS for edwumade bi om the platforms ahodo mo ewo so no networks ahodo enkoyi emfa mo ma management system no enkoyi ye integrated customs management system no enkoyi edo how pa na ebre omo exporters and importers no so eno so wabom nchiremu ede aba the chronicle de obokrata no emu
asanto akọ
the new crusading guide na mediwe o mafem ha se Brian ni nyina so ya boboso nti ba akọ pe na mefa e wa ha se na sisi ade wo kwa shaman ya Robin e koso wo hopa eyekuku ene ekwefo wo ho na omode mo nsama ba monten so mo sere Ghana man pani so omre mu meka bi ma o mesan sisi ade se na omukoko ye hwia no wo mo se age wo mo nsam nti no pe omode ne ya de sede a omode ba monten so dodo na e wa ha ne de
okay ya bosso dada mo de ya bosso ne ya bosso dada de ya bosso yensan repeat yenko yani komodo enko wi
really graphic de obokrata no na ewie emsa kwati abato no de ye mo so echese ndc amanyuku no na wini ya
kwati abato na yaka ho asem fra
no de obokrata no na ye mo so de o de obokrata no ne ya bo so nte no so nkwa na mefa
ani asante wo se do o se bre Ozi akwati abato no
Ango ba ti o akwati abato da mo na wo do wa
ye mo so
ye hu said the name na ya amoso a ana obi nso koto obeka se we kro mo kan ho asem we o ma anka nti na na
she obi na wo badwene no ho a
akwati ade no bibi sa se ye koto abampo na police amoka se ko ne ne ka se ko fa dan mo ho
try so crazy now, pumping a
and Ukiada. Then fast Dama Commodore Santua and Asante. Ever die home for commercial break. And after the commercial break, the guest of Aquabran Sapon on the 2TV OMAN FM social media platform.
Omani good morning no be odna any packet na jwe Anta mi bibia mi bototo no Omani good morning no be odna any packet na jwe She's a gold digger She's a gold digger gold digger She's a gold digger.